Hey guys, I know that I've talked to a lot of people, and they say, especially when they're alone, they get into this series of negative thoughts, and it becomes a downward spiral, and it creates more negativity, and it gets pretty intense and of a very high volume. Um, they say, when I talk to them, they say, I can't control it or I can't help it, but I beg to differ. I think you can help it. And here's a good technique to actually help it. So, oddly enough, in dog training, when you're training your dog, they say when a dog's doing something bad behavior wise, you get the attention off the dog. So with my dog, I did, and it just kind of broke their focus on what she was doing, what my dog was doing, and it made her come back to wait, you want me to do something, or what do you want to say, or it took the focus off the negative. So Tony Robbins, he says, do a hand clap. So you get into that strain of negative thoughts and, clap. Something loud, something that, whoa, it kind of brings you back to reality for a second. Stops that train of negative thoughts. Dr. Joe Dispenza says, actually aloud, say, change. And that's another way to do it. I myself have appropriated a little bit, and I maybe driving on, or whatever, being alone, and I'll start to think of those negative things. And once I become aware of it, I say out loud, I say, stop it. And then I give the reasons why that's wrong way of thinking. So if I'm saying, I don't know, something, I don't feel well, or I feel bad, or I feel tired, I say, stop it. You feel great. And you know what? Right now, it's just a transition into feeling even better. You're going to feel great in an hour, in 20 minutes, or whatever the case is. So we do have control over it. And reciprocally, what do we do once we say stop or clap our hands or change or anything like that? We can go to the opposite end of things. So think of it, we can create feelings from our thoughts, correct? Because we create that downward negativity, that spiral downward, by thinking negative thoughts. So maybe think of a time in your life where you were incredibly joyful or happy or at peace with a person or in nature or some event, anything that was really positive. Focus on that. And instantly you'll feel a little bit better, and maybe a lot better. Who knows? Holding that thought is rough because we have these pop-ups and things like that. But, the more you do it, the more you get better at it. And taking that power away from the negative thoughts, stop it, change, or clapping your hands, or whatever you do, it takes energy and power away from that thought. And doing it enough, soon, that thought will be left with no power. You'll get over it. So next time you're in that series of bad thoughts, definitely try and use this technique. Doesn't cost you anything. It takes a second. And who knows, maybe you can create, by thinking the opposing way, joyful, peaceful thoughts, a mind full of those joyful, peaceful thoughts, which will evolve into a life of joy and peace. So guys, next time you don't think you're in control, you can't help it, I disagree. You absolutely can. God bless.